Aiden? What?
When are we going to get an audience in here? It's been 17 years.
Hey everybody, Tim Knight here, and I just felt like doing a end of quarter message. Unscripted, just me talking, no charts, no trend lines, no Fibonacci retracements, no layered charts even. But just a few thoughts about the quarter, because it's been an extraordinary quarter with a particularly extraordinary chunk of time near the end of it. And it's funny upon reflecting upon this, because on March 15 is when the madness began. It's not that the market bottomed then. The market actually bottomed way back on February 24th, I think, which ironically is when Ukraine was invaded. But on March 15, I felt my best. I felt really good. I was excited about trading, excited about slope, excited about everything. Things were going great. So much so, I sent out about a dozen of the first 4 chapters of my first novel, which may or may not be completed, but I'm guessing it will be. And the reason, and it only struck me an hour ago when I saw the date of my cover letter to my reviewers, that March 15 has significance, because I have no particular reason to be confident about my ability to write fiction. I have no training in it. I have no experience with it. I've never even read a novel. I mean, I guess I was forced to once or twice, but as avid a reader as I am, I don't read fiction. So I am a babe in the woods. Literally, haven't read a novel. It's not my thing. And so here I am, arrogant enough to think I can write one. But I was feeling so good about everything that I went ahead and reached out to a select few of you and said, would you mind seeing if this thing sucks or not? And that actually makes sense, that was the apex of my feel-goodness. And the next 2 weeks, from March 15 to March 29 inclusive, was the hell. When, in spite of all reasons to the contrary, everything went up. My positions went from purely profitable to more and more losers. I went more and more into cash, and it was awful, just awful, particularly since we've had such a surge of subscriptions. I'm thinking, here we go again. Here we go again. I'm going to get all these subscribers. They're going to show up and be like, well, this is no bear market. This is a bull market like we had 13 years. Screw this guy, and leave. And just, you know, when it rains, it pours. Because the funny thing about my life is that when things are going well, everything goes well. And when things go badly, everything goes badly. So if the market's raging, people start canceling, it's a bad feeling. You just don't know, probably. It's a really bad feeling. God bless them. I think one guy canceled so far, one dude. He said, well, this is no bear market, but everybody else is stuck there. God bless you. So they're hanging in there. But it's about feelings. And we all are constructed differently, I hope. And I know my own constitution, far more flaws than merit. And it all makes sense, because I was feeling so horrible on the 29th. I was like 37% cash. I literally moved a bunch of cash out of my brokerage account to my boring old checking account. It's like, I can't do this. The handful of people I actually correspond with, I was just like writing these like the darkest emails you've ever seen. Just feeling horrible. Of course, it makes sense that that's exactly when the market would peak, because March 15 to 29. 15, I was feeling on top of the world. 29th, I was feeling on the bottom of the world. But what I stupidly seem to lose sight of is that this is a bear market. It's a big bear market, in spite of what CO trader Tubby Guy says. We're not heading to 5,500 on the S&P. I think that the stars have lined up for a change so vast that even I won't like it. And if I have any purpose here, it is that I believe in the years ahead, the quarters ahead, and the months ahead, only the shrewdest, best informed, best prepared, most knowledgeable people are going to not only survive but thrive. Most people are a lot dumber than you think. Everything's a bell curve. By being on slope, you're a self-selecting group, you're probably pretty far on the right side of that curve. But we do project and assume that most people are sort of kind of like us, and they're not. They're probably a lot dumber than you think. And having said that, God help them, because this is, I think we're heading into an absolutely extraordinary period. And the difficult thing is that there's so much information, much of it conflicting. And even for those of us who live our lives in this world, it's tough to tease out what's important and what the truth is. But I'd like to be a part of that truth. And my truth, usually, is in the form of these simple charts. And I do say simple. I tease about, the seismographs and all the indicators and all that, but I think it's true. I'm kind of the Occam's razor of technical analysis guys. I believe in purity, simplicity, clarity. And that would be my contribution to, I hope, the well of useful knowledge that we can all draw from. So, all in all, it's been a good quarter. It's been a good quarter for Slope. We're in our 18th year now. And subscriptions have grown handsomely. And nice way to end the quarter from the charting perspective. But my own psychological failings with respect to trading are the challenge for me to combat. Most of you are not similarly cursed. But I think it is interesting to reflect upon how we were each feeling through these inflection points and what we can learn from it in retrospect. So, 2022, I think it's going to be quite a year. We're a quarter way through it. I'm always grateful that you're here. And I just want to say thank you.
I feel like I've disappointed you terribly.
Oh no. I am so proud of you.